Hi everyone, my name is Ashley. I work for Cottages and Castles as a property rep. So I find that no 2 days at Cottages and Castles are the same, especially in my job. So sometimes I am purely office based in Inverness, which is where I work from. Other days I'm out just on a visit. Sometimes I'm in meetings with the rest of the team. And then other days, like this week, I am away from home, staying overnight somewhere, doing road shows and things like that. So if I am spending a day in the office, there are a few various things that I may be doing that day. So my first focus is always, have we got any new inquiries in on the system for new owners that are looking to join us? If we do, I get in touch with them, I speak to them on the phone about what we can offer them as a company and how we can advertise their property and help them make some money from their house. So if we have a new owner that has come in and they're interested in joining us, the next step for me is to arrange a visit with them at the property. When it comes to the day that the visit is happening, I go out there, meet with them, walk around the whole property with them. I will take notes and build up a report for each property. So after we've had a walk around at the property, what we would usually do is sit down together over a cup of tea maybe, and I would talk them in finer detail of how we work, talk them through all the legislative side of things, which again you do learn on the job. I had no knowledge of any of this when I'd started. You just learn it as you go, and it's not that complicated at all. It sounds really complicated, but it's really not. Another thing I do during a property visit, which I really enjoy, is after I've been round and done all the sort of paperwork side of things with the owner, I'll then go back round and take photographs. I've started just having a sort of bridge camera, which is in between a really big professional camera and a digital camera in my job. So I started using that, but we've progressed now to having a much better camera, which I'm filming on now, so you can see it's very nice quality. It's been talked about as well that we may look into getting me doing drone photography, which would be amazing. I'd never even think of doing anything like that before I had this job at all, so that would be such an amazing skill to have if we do progress with looking into getting drone licenses for myself and other members of staff. After I've done an initial visit at a property, after I've left and I get back to the office in Inverness, I then look at our website to get an idea of how to price the property, and I'll liaise back and forth with managers over that as well. That's something you have no clue about when you start, but you all just get it eventually. You just learn it on the job, and now I feel so confident in pricing houses, whereas before, a couple of years ago, I would have had no clue. So you learn these things as you go. I never had any experience with property, and look at me now. I've been doing this 2.5 years and I absolutely love it. So when I get back to the office, I will draw up a property report for that cottage or the house that I've just seen. I will send that over to the owners, which they will look at to approve, and they'll check all the information on it is correct. One part of the job that is either really easy to do or really difficult to do is the descriptions for the website. Each property on our website has a couple paragraphs describing it, describing its location, describing the interiors, the sort of atmosphere that the cottage provides you. And that can be either extremely easy to write or extremely hard to write, literally depending on the type of day you're having that day. So sometimes you can churn out a description really quickly, other times it takes you hours. Yeah, but it's still fun. I enjoy the writing. It's just very difficult sometimes if you've got writer's block, basically. You just can't think of the words that you need to describe it. So after we've done a report, I will also send out a contract to the owner, which they will sign if they're keen to join us. So I get all of the paperwork out to them, whether that's by posting it or by email. So that's all from me just now. I hope you've enjoyed this video and it's been quite informative about what I do and quite interesting. As I say, I love my job. A lot of people are quite jealous of my job because I get out and about and I get to see all these lovely places in Scotland. I get to meet new people all the time. You know, everyone's always lovely. I've never had any bad experiences with meeting new people and owners. I would definitely recommend that if you were looking to do something like this, to go for it. It is so good. You learn so much on the job. I've become more confident as a person overall in what I do and how I am, really. So yeah, that's all from me. I hope you have enjoyed this little video about what I do in the company. So if you have any questions for me at all, please just get in touch. I'd love to hear from you.